I've been here at GSF for going on a decade.
Been with GSF for over 16 years now.
Just a little over 2 years.
I joined with GSF in 1996.
It'll be 18 years in August.
I've been with GSF for 3 years.
I joined about 6 years ago, came out of a national bank where you were more of a number than you were a person, and inside this company it's got more of that family feel.
I identified very much with GSF and the culture, and I knew that once I got in and I tested the waters a little more, it kept growing and growing and became part of the GSF family.
Well, I joined GSF when I was young. I was 20 and hadn't had kids yet. So through having my kids and maternity leaves and sick kids, GSF's always been very understanding and allows you the time you need.
It was an opportunity for me at a time when I really needed to get back into the workforce, doing something completely new.
When I first started at GSF, I had no prior background in the financial services industry, but I was able to learn the industry fairly quickly.
I joined out of college. It was my first job directly out of school. Being in sales as an originator was still the best job that I've ever had. Even though I'm the president of GSF now and have worked my way up, sales was a lot of fun.
It's just a great feel to wake up every morning and want to come to work.
Chose GSF because their dedication to their employees.
You know, once you get into a flow with the people that you work with, you don't want that to change.
Everybody is awesome to work with. Everybody's always willing to help each other out to get the job done. It's an awesome team.
I think, professional and personal growth go hand in hand. When you put family first, you're not putting business second. Balance exists, and that's really the culture that GSF promotes.
Honestly, the freedom of the schedule that you have with this kind of a company is just fantastic. It allows you a lot of personal time to spend with the family.
Working for GSF allows me to be with my kids on a daily basis, so I'm able to get them onto the bus and off the bus for school.
I started working at GSF when I was 23 years old. I've grown up here, not only my personal life, but my career.
Definitely not the same loan officer I was when I started with the company. GSF is very good about education, and that's made a huge difference for me.
Felt for the first time I was in a company that had a platform base that I could do what I always did best, and that was grow.
The company's really enabled me to hit my income goals and exceed those goals, and gives me a company that I'm proud of, that treats people fairly and allows me to express my ideas and they're listened to be a bigger part of the team.
The evolution of the mortgage industry, for as long as I've been in it, is constantly changing, and GSF has adapted along its way. Being along for that ride, I've been able to grow professionally in just about every aspect of mortgage lending.
I'm happy that I've been able to learn the skills and to adapt and to learn on the job, as opposed to having a certain skill set and you just come in and then that's all you do.
Since joining GSF, I've become more confident in my field. I have developed new skills. GSF Mortgage offers different educational paths to help you continue to hone these skills as well.
What GSF allowed me to do was have a little more mentoring, a little more one-on-one with the ownership group, a little more accessibility to the decision makers, so that I was able to mortar the skill set that I had strengths in and learn areas that I didn't know enough about.
It's big enough, so we have great pricing, great products, and all that good stuff, but yet it's small enough that you can pick up the phone and call the president of the company or management and you can get an answer that you need.
When I first started here, it was just another job to me. I had worked at another mortgage company where you were just a desk, you were just another person. But here it was different. Within my first year I worked, I continued to go to school, and then ended up kind of switching my major, and I really got interested in mortgages. And this being my career, this wasn't my original choice, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I love what I do, helping people get into their homes for the first time or lowering their monthly mortgage payment. It's very rewarding.
When I was younger, coming in this mid-20s, I did it wrong, to be honest. I mean, I worked all the time. That's all I did was work. And family and relationships suffered because of it, because I didn't know any better. But now, older and wiser, creating that balance, they allow for all of that.
Those employees that are involved with their school sports or school events have a broader social circle and more life experiences. They're more likely to be able to bring clients in from the outside than someone stuck behind a desk.
If you get your work done, their understanding of whatever you need to do as far as your family goes.
Even some of the events that we have as a company is at the zoo where you can bring your family. We go to the Brewers games, stuff like that where we're constantly keeping our families involved. And when you walk past the president of the company, he'll ask you, how's your son doing? Or how's your family doing? That's just an awesome feeling.
We want everyone to be a well-rounded individual, really address the 4 B's, which would be your body, your being, your balance, and your business.
You want to work hard when you're at work and make a good living, that's fine. And if you want to donate your time to charity or do that kind of stuff, they're fully supportive of all that kind of stuff.
We have a mission, and our mission is to make sure that we're providing the best service possible to our customers. Your customers have a demand, especially in today's environment, for instant gratification. And that can have a toll on you and your family if you don't create boundaries. We're not saving lives here. So we have to not take ourselves so seriously. If we take ourselves so seriously in every little thing that we're doing, it's not that we're not committed, it's not that we're not passionate, but that can eat you up.
From my position, there's no time reporting that I have to, be in the office at 9 a.m. and leave at 5 p.m.
They trust in their employees that the work's going to get done, it's going to get done right, and that having that balance between home and work really makes you a better employee, makes you a more balanced employee, which we're all looking for.
My daughter was in the hospital once, and the job I had there, you need anything, time off, when I didn't even have time left. I had just come back from vacation. It's all family with GSF.
Look at everybody in the company. Everybody has a different work-life balance, and they're accepting of all that.
It's about what do they need in order to be successful and feel like they can come here and there's not scarcity in that aspect of their life. And we talk about that often. Where in your life is there scarcity? Where do you feel there's a need?
They want to work with your situation. Everybody's situation is different, and I think that they really are accommodating.
I've been in the business for about 25 years. I've always knew about GSF, was always following them, watching their successes, and they have a great reputation. They treat people fairly, they treat people honestly. It was a company that when the job became available for me to be a part of the group, I was really happy to get the job.
It wasn't a recruiter trying to tell me what I wanted to hear. It was just someone that understood and we just aligned. And that's very rare.
GSF kind of chose me when I first started, to be quite honest with you. But the reason that I've stayed or continued to stay here is just the family feel and being able to balance work and a personal life. It also just feels good to work for somebody who runs a company and really truly is a loyal, honest individual, and you just feel like it's family.
My prior work environment was a lot quieter. Everyone's just in their own cube doing their own thing. Here there's a lot of talking over the cubicle walls, and people get together more.
I think it was just a natural evolution to look for growth within my field, and GSF was the best conduit to it. To reach my full potential, I needed their guidance and mentoring to do it.
Just ask somebody, what is your current company like, and how do they make you feel? I just really truly think that the way that they make you feel here is just kind of what makes it different.
I remember going in for my interview, bringing a resume, as slim as it was at that time, and when he offered me the job, I did look at him and say, are you crazy? I said, you see my resume, you know what I've done and what I haven't done. And he said, I believe in you and I want to take a chance on you.
A personal mantra that I have is get paid to be yourself. So when you come here, you're going to have a true opportunity to be yourself. You'd be surprised how many times folks are taken aback by that type of approach, or the fact that we're not trying to be like mortgage companies that they've come from in the past.
It's a company that is very, very transparent, and they're not trying to hide, or they're not trying to be something that they're not. If you're looking for a company that wants to help you build your net worth and wants to help you be successful and help you build your referral partners and grow your business, this is the right spot.
Even if you don't have prior financial service experience, just give it a try. There's always a fit here, and they always train people.
It's a company that's built for us, by us. Everybody in the management team have been from loan origination through just about every aspect of mortgage lending. We understand what the needs are.
The majority of our management have been in sales at some point in time, and they've had an idea of a mortgage company that would be that perfect place to work. and now they're in a position to create it.